You're not rich because of what you repeat every single day. Wealth is not built in dramatic moments. It is built in routines. The small financial decisions you make daily either move you forward or keep you stuck. Every habit compounds, just like money. If your daily pattern does not support growth, your bank account will reflect it. The problem is rarely your potential. It is your repetition. You wake up and immediately focus on urgent tasks, not important ones. Urgency keeps you busy. Importance builds wealth. Wealthy people protect time for planning, learning, and building assets. If every day is consumed by reacting to emails, problems, and small demands, you remain productive but not profitable. Dizziness is not the same as progress. You spend first and save what is left. That habit guarantees slow progress. Wealth requires reversing the order. Pay yourself first. Invest first. Let spending adjust to what remains. Daily consumption without structure creates permanent financial pressure. Structure creates freedom. You avoid discomfort, learning new skills, negotiating salary, starting a side project. These feel risky, but avoiding them daily guarantees stagnation. Growth lives in discomfort. If comfort controls your routine, income will stay predictable and limited. You ignore small expenses because they seem insignificant, but small leaks sink large ships. Daily subscriptions, impulse buys, unnecessary upgrades. They quietly steal capital that could have been invested. Awareness changes everything. You focus only on earning, not on multiplying. Income is powerful, but investing transforms income into wealth. Without daily attention to multiplying money, you remain dependent on work forever. You wait for motivation. Wealth is built on discipline, not inspiration. Motivation fades. Systems remain. If your financial growth depends on how you feel each day, it will never stabilize. You consume more information than you apply. Watching business videos or reading about investing feels productive, but without action, knowledge creates no return. Daily application creates change. You fear mistakes more than missed opportunities. Fear keeps you inactive. Inactivity prevents growth. Calculated risks are necessary. Avoiding all risk guarantees average results. You think short term. Daily focus on immediate pleasure blocks long-term wealth. Rich people sacrifice today for tomorrow. Small daily sacrifices become large future advantages. You underestimate time. 1 year feels long, but 10 years pass quickly. Wealth compounds quietly over long periods. When you think only about this month or this year, you sabotage the power of long-term growth. Daily patience builds exponential results. You increase lifestyle as income increases. Every raise becomes a bigger car, better apartment, more expenses. Instead of expanding investments, you expand obligations. This daily decision locks you into permanent pressure, no matter how much you earn. You avoid tracking your net worth. Without measurement, progress feels invisible. Wealthy people monitor assets, liabilities, and growth. What gets measured improves. Ignoring numbers keeps you financially blind. You rely on one income source. One salary equals 1 point of failure. Building multiple income streams requires daily effort, but it creates security and acceleration. Dependence creates fragility. You prioritize entertainment over education. Hours of passive consumption replace skill development. 10 focused minutes a day learning about finance, markets, or business can change your trajectory over time. You hesitate to negotiate salary, contracts, deals. These moments define long-term earnings. Avoiding negotiation daily costs you thousands over years. Confidence compounds too. You fear investing because of volatility. Markets move up and down. Daily fluctuations distract from long-term growth. Avoiding investing guarantees stagnation. You chase quick wins. Fast money promises are tempting, but real wealth grows steadily. Daily patience beats sudden spikes. You ignore networking. Relationships create opportunity. Every day is a chance to strengthen connections. Opportunity rarely appears randomly. It travels through people. You believe wealth requires luck. Belief shapes behavior. If you think riches are random, you won't build systems. Systems, not luck, create predictable results. You spend more time planning vacations than planning investments. Pleasure gets attention. Strategy gets postponed. Wealth grows when financial planning becomes a weekly habit. Even 30 focused minutes reviewing goals, tracking assets, and adjusting contributions can shift your long-term results dramatically. Without structured planning, money drifts. Drift never leads to abundance. You underestimate the power of small daily improvements. Increasing your savings rate by a few percent, learning one new financial concept, or reaching out to one valuable contact seems minor. But repeated 365 times a year, those actions transform your position. Wealth is rarely built by extreme moves. It is built by disciplined repetition. You allow lifestyle pressure to control decisions. Social expectations push you to spend on status symbols instead of assets. Daily comparison fuels unnecessary upgrades. Real wealth is often invisible. It sits in investments, businesses, and appreciating assets, not in displays designed to impress others temporarily. You avoid reviewing mistakes. Every poor purchase, bad investment, or missed opportunity contains a lesson. Ignoring those lessons guarantees repetition. Wealthy individuals analyze errors calmly and refine strategy. Reflection turns losses into education. Repetition without reflection turns them into patterns. You focus on earning faster instead of earning smarter. Speed without structure increases stress. Smart systems, automated investing, diversified assets, clear targets, create predictable growth. Daily structure reduces emotional decisions and builds steady momentum toward financial independence. You underestimate the cost of procrastination. "I'll start saving next month" becomes next year. Every delayed decision pushes compounding further away. Time is the most powerful financial advantage you have. When you waste days hesitating, you lose growth you can never recover. Action today is worth more than perfect timing tomorrow. You confuse income with wealth. A high salary can disappear quickly if spending matches it. Wealth is what remains after expenses. If every dollar you earn is already assigned to bills and upgrades, your income only maintains your lifestyle. Ownership of assets, not paychecks, defines real financial strength. You say yes too often. Expensive dinners, trips, subscriptions, upgrades, each yes feels small. But daily yeses create financial pressure. Wealth often grows through selective no's. Saying no protects capital. Protected capital creates opportunity. You neglect long-term goals because they feel distant. Retirement, investment targets, financial independence, these seem abstract. So daily decisions focus on immediate satisfaction. But distant goals require daily alignment. Without alignment, they remain dreams. You believe dramatic change is required. In reality, wealth responds to subtle shifts. Increase savings slightly. Invest consistently. Reduce unnecessary spending. Improve one skill at a time. Daily adjustments compound into life-changing results. The difference is not dramatic effort. It is disciplined repetition. You let fear control financial decisions. Fear of losing money keeps you from investing. Fear of rejection keeps you from negotiating. Fear of failure stops you from starting something new. When fear dictates your daily actions, growth freezes. Wealth requires calculated courage. Small brave decisions, repeated daily expand opportunity, but you ignore the power of focus. Scattered attention leads to scattered results. Jumping between ideas, investments, and goals prevents momentum. Wealth grows when energy is concentrated on a clear strategy. Daily focus strengthens progress. Distraction weakens it. You depend on motivation to act. Some days you feel driven, others you don't. When action depends on emotion, results fluctuate. Wealth is built through systems that operate regardless of mood. Automated saving, scheduled investing, planned reviews. Systems outperform feelings. You underestimate the importance of health. Low energy reduces productivity, creativity, and discipline. Medical problems create unexpected expenses. Daily care of your body supports long-term earning power. Wealth depends on sustained performance. You seek validation instead of value. Posting success feels rewarding, but building real value requires quiet effort. The wealthy often work privately, improving skills and assets, without constant attention. Daily focus on value creation attracts income naturally. You delay learning about money. Avoiding financial education today guarantees repeated mistakes tomorrow. Even 15 minutes daily reading about investing, budgeting, or business strategies compounds over time. Knowledge applied consistently multiplies results. Wealth favors the informed, not the lucky. You overestimate luck and underestimate effort. Most rich people achieve success through repeated disciplined actions, not random fortune. Daily effort builds momentum that luck can amplify but cannot replace. Ignoring this principle traps potential in inactivity. You chase instant gratification. Skipping savings for immediate pleasure becomes a habit. Small daily indulgences erode potential investments. Wealth grows when daily choices favor long-term gain over temporary comfort. You ignore risk management, avoiding proper planning, diversification, and protection exposes your progress to unnecessary setbacks. Daily attention to safeguarding assets ensures steady growth and prevents preventable losses. You focus only on spending wisely, not earning strategically. Frugality alone cannot create wealth. The rich combine saving with expanding income streams. Daily actions to increase earnings multiply the impact of your disciplined spending. You underestimate the power of networking. Daily connections with ambitious, skilled, or knowledgeable people create opportunities. Relationships often lead to deals, partnerships, or guidance you can't achieve alone. Wealth grows faster when your daily environment supports growth. You procrastinate on building assets. Every day you delay starting a side project, investing, or learning a new skill is a lost day of compounding growth. Small, consistent daily effort builds momentum that snowballs over time. You let emotions control spending. Impulse purchases, retail therapy, and status-driven buy slowly drain resources. The wealthy make deliberate choices daily, controlling impulses to protect and grow capital. You ignore the power of compounding. Saving a little each day seems insignificant. Over time, those small deposits, combined with investment growth, double or triple your wealth. Daily contributions, repeated consistently, create exponential results. You avoid self-reflection. Not reviewing mistakes, expenses, and habits allows destructive patterns to repeat. Daily reflection and adjustment strengthen financial decisions and prevent costly repetition. You focus on what you cannot control. Stock market swings, global events, or others' choices distract you. The rich focus daily on what they can influence. Skills, decisions, and investments taught you undervalue persistence. One failed attempt or slow month can discourage action. Daily persistence compounds into results. Wealth grows for those who continue despite setbacks. If you change one daily habit, spending, learning, investing, or saving, and maintain it consistently, your financial trajectory will change. Small daily choices repeated for years create the difference between average and rich.